What's going on, fellow Olympians and new watchers? Going to teach you how to play one of the best sleeper decks, I believe, in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Kaiju Graydle. First, Graydles are going to be the #1 option for your deck. Kaijus come in later for the fact if you can't target a monster, because all the Graydles will say target the monster. And there's some decks and some cards that say you can't target the monster. Kaijus come in and tribute that monster out so you could take the Kaiju. Graydles are what let you take the monsters, okay? So let's get into the different plays that you could run off the Graydles real quick. Start with Eagle. Eagle, again, like I said in one of the other videos, Eagle's yellow. Think of yellow as monster effects. Monster effects, if it's destroyed by a monster effect, it goes to the graveyard, comes back, and you can take that opponent's monster. Yellow, monster effect. See the color of the card? Slime would be a monster effect. When Slime is in your hand, graveyard, you can destroy 2 monsters with Slime. And if you destroy Cobra, he goes to the graveyard. As long as you don't bring him back as part of, let's say that you have Alligator and thing. Bring him back. Cobra can attach to the opponent's monster. And then you get a monster for free while you go into Alligator. I mean, when you go into, not Alligator, sorry. When you go into Dragon. So, these are the combo card right here. Slime could pop Graydle off the field, being a monster effect. Graydle comes back, takes that opponent's monster. That's one of the combos. Go with Alligator as the second combo. Not one of my favorite combos, but it will work because Impact acts as like MST or Regeki or something. Well, it won't Regeki the whole monsters, but it'll pop a monster from the thing, any card. So Impact says that you can destroy 1 card that you have, and then you can destroy 1 card the opponent has. If Alligator is on the field, you could destroy Alligator, pop Alligator, and he can come back and take your opponent's monster. Okay? Because, again, green, think green for spells. Spells will trigger Alligator. If he's destroyed by a spell card, he can go to the graveyard, pop the monster. All the Graydles, if they're destroyed by battle, they get that effect. But the colors, just think as another way. There's 2 ways that they can come back. Spell. Eagle was a monster effect. All by battle, they come back on the field, take the opponent's monster. Pop your monster. If you have Alligator, pop Alligator, destroy that trouble card or whatever, the spell, trap card back there, or the monster. Come back. Take don't take the monster if that's the only monster. Pop something else. So that way you can come back and take the monster. You don't come to an empty field and you destroyed Alligator for nothing. That doesn't make sense. All right, let's go to Cobra. Cobra. Start with, think pink or purple. It's like pinkish purple. I don't know what color. But anyway, think trap card. Any trap card that takes Cobra off the field, destroys Cobra. Cobra goes to the graveyard, comes back, takes that opponent's monster. That's why it works great with Split. Split also works great with any other monster. I'll tell you that right now in a second. So, I activate Split. Split lets me destroy the monsters attached to and summon 2 Graydle monsters from the deck. If I attach it to Cobra, I'm allowed to destroy Cobra. I destroy Cobra. I bring Cobra back while taking that monster or taking the opponent's monster, and then I get to summon 2. Split will go away. Then I get to summon 2 Graydle monsters from my deck, which usually are these 2, to go into Graydle Dragon. All right? Now, it doesn't have to be a Graydle monster for Split to work. I've used this in the past because I had to play off a Miracle. I used Ghost Ogre, which I run in my deck, and I used Split. I attached Split to Ghost Ogre, destroyed Split, and that destroyed Ghost Ogre because it destroys both of them at the same time. Went right into the Graydle Dragon from these 2. Boom, boom, boom. Summons Graydle Dragon. All right. So that works that way. Let's pretend these guys are, you can't target them, okay? So I was telling you before. Got 2 Kaijus in my hand. I can't target this monster, so I can't take them with my Graydle. I simply distribute them out. I'll summon this one on my side because you can special summon the Kaijus on your side. Special summon one, you can special summon that. So you get a 3,300 if you have it in your hand and attack. If you don't, let's say that you have a Graydle on your side of the field, that's when you would crash into them, kill your Graydle, and you would take the monster. That's the point of that. All right? Whole point of Kaijus. Kaijus are your second option when you're trying to get everything going. Okay, let's talk about Parasite for a second. Parasite has two options. One, he's your fail-safe, and two, he can get out a monster of your opponent's graveyard. That way you can crash into, so you could take the opponent's monster. If your opponent does a direct attack, you could flip the card over, activate it. You could summon a Graydle monster. I think it has to be an attack position. You have to summon him, let them crash. So normally you're going to want to go ahead and try to pull out Eagle and not Cobra or Alligator, because Eagle's got the 1,500. So they can crash into you and you take their monster. The other one, you pull him out and he lets you summon, I don't know, let's say your opponent has this card on the field. He lets you summon him so you can crash into him. So that way you could take the monsters. Parasite works great and wonders. I love when I have Parasite on the field. That way I don't have to really panic unless they take him off the field. There's a little bit of a panic when you have nothing else going for you. So in conclusion, this is your first option, followed by your second option of the Kaijus. That way you could tribute the opponent's monsters, the trouble monsters. You definitely want to tribute. If it's more than one monster and you only have one Graydle, definitely tribute the second one. So that way you can get the most powerful Kaiju out and crash them into that. So you clear the opponent's field. Remember, Cobra, pink, trap. Eagle, yellow, monster effect. Green, spell effect. For Alligator, all right? Graydles first. The whole point of this deck is to take your opponent's monsters and beat them with it. And then look at their face as you kill them with their monster. Well, if you're straight across from them. If you're on Master Duel, just get ready for them to quit, because normally they quit 9 out of 10 times. I've maybe played a full 3-4 matches in all the ones I played because no one likes their monster being taken and being beat with it. As always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Even if you don't like this deck, it's fine. You can share in the comments. I'm a big boy. I can handle the criticism, because you're never going to stop me from running one of the best sleeper decks ever, because no one really prepares for Kaiju Graydles. I've taken out so many people with this deck alone until, well, back in the old days when they used to side some stuff. Then it might have hurt me. I've had trouble with a few decks, but this deck usually could take out even some of the top decks. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share.